Day 64, 6:33 a.m. All of the housemates are in bed. Liam, Amy, Ziggy and Jonty are halfway housemates living in the halfway house adjacent to the Big Brother house. Both houses are aware that only halfway housemates will face a public vote this week and that there'll be one more opportunity for halfway housemates to become housemates and therefore save themselves from possible eviction. Liam and Amy have been in their makeshift bed in the dormitory for 1 hour and 25 minutes.
Oh, boring.
Boring, bloody you. You didn't know what it's bloody like.
I do, tell me.
You've only been here a bloody week.
It doesn't matter, it can be half an hour, it's enough for me. It's a bit obvious if you go through now wearing a sleeping
No,
bag.
I'm just trying new fashion accessories.
Okay, just leave me hanging, it's fine. I'm not bothered.
What the fuck is going on in this house?
I don't know.
Oh, this is ridiculous in here. How are you feeling?
Alright.
Should we request some cigarettes?
Yeah. Just been chatting shit for the last 82 hours.
Have you spoken to what, Big Brother?
No, just
Cool. Yeah? Now take my advice in relationships in the house. It is what you make of it.
11:03 a.m. Halfway housemates Ziggy, Jonty and Amy are in the yard. Halfway housemate Liam has come to the diary room.
Liam, how was your first night in the halfway house?
First night was canny. I stayed up chatting awkwardly with Amy. My head wasn't with it really. I was thinking a bit much about the real house, and so our conversation was sometimes a little bit difficult, but we had a bit of a flirt and that, and then a little peck. So that was canny. I was alright, it was canny. I haven't had much sleep, like, but it was a good night. It's funny having a lass by, a bit of company, like, in bed. Something that you miss from the outside world.
Are you missing the Big Brother house, Liam?
Yeah, I'm missing my pals, like. It breaks your heart when you're away from them, really. If not to sound too soft, like, but that's the way it is in here.
Tracy's in the garden. New housemate David, Jerry, Amanda and Sam are in the bedroom.
Let me sleep for 10 minutes.
Have you farted?
I have not farted.
Fuck it.
Well, there's another way to keep them shut up. Not in here.
Cara Louise, Shanessa and Carol are in the living area.
Tracy's still got the hump this morning.
Is she? Is it because we're all here and everybody else has been taken?
I think she's a creature of habit.
Yeah, I know, kind of like to see.
And routine, and I think the habit and routine has been jolted a bit. And I think she didn't quite expect all of this. I think she thought that one or two people might come over from that side and then that would be it, the others would go home.
Because who did Tracy vote to come over here?
David.
The boys, I think. David and Jonty.
And Jonty. I think for some reason Tracy's not hitting it off with Dave very well, and she voted for him to come over, so I'm not quite sure.
I'm quite surprised. I can understand why she might, like, not dislike me, but because
I don't think.
I don't think she. But I think maybe she might have thought initially that I'm a really kind of girly girl or screaming all the time or something like that, when I'm actually not at all like that.
No, I mean, she did say to me, I'll be honest, she did say to me, Cara likes dresses. I don't. You know, and I said, well, there's more to Cara than liking dresses, basically.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm scared to go out sort of up to Trace and talk to her in case she thinks I'm patronising her. Yeah. I don't want to come across as being patronising.
I just don't want to hassle her. I don't think she likes to be hassled.
No, she doesn't. She just does it in her own way.
But you're so welcoming to everybody, aren't you?
Very welcome.
Oh, you know, why wouldn't I be? Do you know what I mean? And I think part of her fear is probably around these new people who have just walked in might vote us out.
(1:09 p.m. David and Carol are in the living area talking about cleaning.
And we need window cleaner as well, but that one's crap. So I might get the vinegar out. But these are filthy at the moment. See, it's Liam's job and he does it religiously. I mean, he hasn't done it for a couple of days and you can see the smears are all over the place.
Some of the housemates are in the garden.
I've never been away from home before. So it's just...
Weird sensation, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird. And so you get attached to little things that... Because, like, obviously, when you've never been away from home before, you sort of make this your home and you make little things, you get attached to little things to, like, keep you through. So little things like the people here, like the people you got on with, like Chanel and Liam and Ziggy. And then when they go, it's even more of an impact because the things that you relied on in here ain't here no more. So it's just like today, it's just a new morning, getting used to the fact and getting into a new routine. I'm all right after it, but it's just the initial shock of it happening. It's like...
Halfway housemates Amy and Liam are in the halfway house dormitory. Jonty is in the yard. Halfway housemate Ziggy is in the diary room.
Ziggy, how are you?
Kind of getting really, I'm fine, man. I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't understand. You know, I put myself in this situation, so I don't want to get pissed off. So I'm not going to get pissed off. So I'm fine. It's just really irritating me. It's irritating me big time.
What's irritating you, Ziggy?
I don't know. I kind of feel out of it now. But I feel like I've put myself right out of everything. And I've just realised that, you know, if I don't go back in today, then, you know, I could be out. And so it's kind of like, I'm a bit pissed off at myself, but I'm feeling a bit like I miss someone quite a bit, and it's just a bit weird. And it's kind of just a bit weird being from there into there. It's kind of, I think it's only natural, I'm sure. I may have put myself out of Big Brother. That's how I feel about it. I don't really see myself being that person to go over, and I see myself staying in the halfway house again tonight. It's very eerie in there, in the way of that it's pretty dead. And as I said, that's the reason why you're in there, because you're not meant to feel like a housemate. And I don't feel like a housemate anymore. And I'm thinking, bollocks. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking big bollocks.
2:23 p.m. Halfway housemates Ziggy, Liam and Amy are asleep in the halfway house dormitory.
Oh, is that just the ordinary alarm? Oh, I thought it was the fire alarm.
Some of the housemates are in the garden.
You know, there was a temple of Divina in ancient Rome, but it was long time before that the cult of Divina started. This is a legend, really. This has been around forever. So we're all Divina's children, really.
She's the origin. She is the mother goddess.
She is the mother goddess by far. You know, Carol is the Earth's Theotopicus figure. You know, Venus of Willendorf. The Divina mythology, it is more sophisticated. More, you see. Carol is more the very ancient. No. Carol is more what the Stone Age people believed.
Yeah.
Carol and Shanessa are in the bedroom talking about halfway housemate Amy.
I'm probably quite protective of Liam. I was one of the people who gave him the money, and I'm very wary of people who might think, you know, he's popular on the outside. He's from the eviction night audience quiz. He was one of the most fanciable blokes, and for her to come in at a later stage and sort of hook onto him and then assume some kind of role as his sort of partner, he can do what he likes, but I've said to him, just be careful, really, of people's intentions. I think he's attracted to her. I think, you know, he'll flirt with her and might have a kiss and cuddle and stuff, but I think he'll keep his distance a bit. You know, I offered him condoms. He went, no, I'm not, wouldn't, not interested. Because I've got a box full of condoms there, so I could have put it in his case and everything, but he didn't want them. Not interested.
Did Amy say anything bad about me then?
I felt more than was said, but I felt that she kind of looked down her nose a bit.
Yeah, I felt that in there.
At you, and I thought that was a shame. And if she's got that sort of opinion that what she does is any different from what you do, she's got a big shock coming to her, because whether you parade your tits in a club or you parade them over the front cover of a magazine or in, you know, lads' mags, you're parading your tits and getting paid for it.
She'll probably get offers when she leaves you, but she reckons that
I know she said she sort of fell into it because she was doing IT stuff, and then she worked for this motorbike thingy.
She goes on about all the super bikes and that, and she said to me that
yeah, well, you see, she would have probably read that Liam likes motorbikes. He's got a motorbike. So a lot of the topic of conversation in the garden was around her glamour modelling her motorbikes and her horses and dogs. She engaged with Ziggy very quickly because she knew he loved dogs.
Yeah, she was doing that over there, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you're clever, aren't you?
Oh, well, you don't have to be clever. You just have to be aware that someone knew. For somebody who said she hadn't watched very much of it,
you think she studied it?
She knew exactly the likes and dislikes of people.
4:30 p.m. Halfway housemates Liam, Ziggy, Amy and Jonty are in the yard.
Was that you, Amy?
Amy, how...
Amy, seriously, man?
Oh, me.
Brian, Carol, Amanda and Sam are in the garden.
What's up for a hearty?
Should we give it a BB-8?
Yeah, let's do it. BB8 is the place to be.
Where the sun is shining like family.
There'll be times of laughter, there'll be times we cry, but the hardest thing is when we say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Hey!
Say goodbye.
New housemates Shanessa, David and Cara Louise are in the living area.
I know, yeah. Very hard work here. Very hard work to fit in.
I just can't muster up the energy to be like...
But so all we got to do is kind of make our own, do you know what I mean? Rather than think of, oh, I want to be just like them, I'd rather think, well, I want to be just like me.
Yeah.
Tracy is in the diary room.
Tracy, what's the atmosphere like in the Big Brother house today?
Unsettling. Sketchy. I didn't think David's the person I thought he was now. He seems a bit... I don't know, he seems like he thinks he can come in and take over a bit, and with him he's a bit more demanding. He can be a bit more, I feel in the future, he can be a bit more argumentative if he doesn't get his own way and stuff. It's put us all on a bit of a knife edge, really. We're still in here, we've been here a long time, and they just breezed in. I know they're right near the end of the game, they're all fresh-faced and that. That's what's hard on the rest of us. The house has become a lot lonelier place. Some of them are know, going off into their new groups with their new housemates, which I don't fit into. I don't know if I'm being selfish, if anything, but I don't want to be. I don't want to come across like that. But if I've got nothing to give anymore, maybe it's... I can't give up. I won't. But it's just they're not knowing, innit, in your head what this game is going to unfold like in the next couple of weeks.
"7:42 p.m. Big Brother has gathered all of the housemates on the sofas in the living area.
Come on, I want to put the bloody dinner in the oven. Hurry up.
All of the halfway housemates have been gathered in the common room. Big Brother has given Ziggy a laminate to read out.
I think you better open it and read it to us and tell us the bad news.
Not allowed, yeah.
Oh, seriously, what they said not to do that.
Yeah. What does everyone think?
I think it's just some kind of task.
Some kind of task.
Well, in fact, it's a brown envelope. That does. Do you think it's got 2 of our names in it? It's like kind of goodbye and.
It might be a bill.
This is Big Brother. Would Ziggy open the envelope and read the contents out loud?
I fucking hate this.
Halfway housemates. As you all are aware, this week there have been no nominations in the Big Brother house. This week it will be the halfway housemates living in the halfway house that will be face the public vote and therefore face eviction on Friday. Amy, Jonty, Liam and Ziggy, Big Brother warned you that some difficult decisions will be made this week. And now the time has come for you to make the most difficult decision of all. It's been a week of change in the Big Brother house and change is not over yet. Amy, Jonty, Liam and Ziggy are all about to leave the halfway house and enter the main house as fully fledged Big Brother housemates.
But
the price to pay for this privilege is that you must choose 4 people to replace you and become halfway housemates.
That's it.
To be clear, the 4 people that you're about to choose will face the public vote and possible eviction on Friday. Amy, Jonty, Liam and Ziggy, you have 2 minutes to decide who these 4 people will be. There's no guarantee that the housemates you choose will ever return to the Big Brother house. You may choose anyone currently living in the main house. Your 2 minutes start now.
Right.
Well, my first choice is going to be David. Not that I've got anything against him at all, but I don't know.
He's my gut choice.
Yeah, there's a little bit of an overconfidence sort of.
Okay, fine.
Is everyone happy with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well,
there's 1.
Right, David's 1. 2 is.
Oh, so I'm definitely.
The people I've stayed with, man.
I know, that's all cool.
I know, it's split, isn't it? 'Cause we've both got time.
I mean, it really is. If I had my way, I'd have the new people out.
Yeah.
No, I understand that, and we would obviously.
As much as I don't want it to do him to, my mindset says they've got nothing that says they should stay in there over the originals.
Fuck up, you're not doing that.
That's what I feel. I think the people who have been in there from the time up to now deserve to still be there. And they've done 9 weeks, and I think.
But then we haven't. I mean, is that a bit unfair? Because I mean, we're here because
we don't get the choice. It's just the way it's gone. But I would feel at this point, if we
didn't think that we'd be getting this. We think that we'd be up for eviction.
If we remove 4 originals and one of ours.
Oh, shit.
Oh dear, I don't like.
Okay, so
then that singles out one of your lot.
One person.
Pick a strong one.
Who? Or someone who we think will just come through.
Aye.
Who do you think?
I'll say what I think from when I've been over there, and you tell me, Terry.
Do you think he's strong?
I think he'll cope with them 3 over here and cope with it.
Yeah,
I don't. But you've
I
got
don't know if he's
relationships.
as strong. Tracy, maybe. Tracy's as strong.
would
She'll
be my
survive
second.
3 evictions.
She wouldn't
handles
go
it
kicked. She wouldn't be out. Would she?
No chance. I think Tracy, because she has survived 3, she's confident. We know that the crowd outside like her.
Oh, you know that?
Yeah.
Right.
Back you up on that.
Yeah.
Fun.
All agreed?
Fun. Yeah.
Right, cool.
You know what? I know that everyone's come in. I know that everyone's come in new, and they deserve a chance.
As
And they
fully
But
fledged Big Brother house.
for me to nominate someone in
I
there,
wouldn't
I
expect you
think
to
for
do
Liam
it,
to do
and I would
it.
think it was wrong
Yeah,
if in 4 weeks' time one of them walked.
So took all the decisions,
I
guys.
know, she's a fucking
Wee brown-nosing bastard.
What is she on
She's
about?
fucking sleek it. I tell you, she was sleek it.
You didn't. You told me she was lovely.
No, never.
This is Big Brother. Ziggy, please confirm the names of your 4 chosen housemates.
The 4 chosen housemates are David, Carl Louise, Shanessa, and Tracy. Sorry, Trace.
You really,
Yeah, sorry, all of us.
Tracy,
Do you know what? They're picking people they don't
sorry
like.
to the rest, you know, but you got to understand, we've been all together for ages.
They're probably watching this as well.
No, I'm not angry with Ziggy. I'm angry with that woman.
Oh, I told you right from the start.
I'm not Ziggy.
You know what?
Ziggy.
I don't do a lot.
I've got every...
You know what? This is taking the piss now.
You're on the same set. She's a fucking.
Well, we know.
She's a fucking sly fucking bitch. She is.
I'm shocked with the way she was speaking
I just
about
can't,
everybody.
but I'll fucking
I
sly
told you.
because I've come in.
Right at the start.
No, I
she's
knew- I
picking
knew-
out
I
people
knew-
I don't like. I was so.
Yeah, it was no feeling, you know. I had a...
It's just that it'll just be public vote, so.
Yeah? It's hard. Yeah,
Fucking bitch. I knew she'd do that.
She's coming here.
I knew she was going to pick
She saved herself.
Fame hungry slag.
I knew it, and me. I knew it.
She saved herself.
Threatened. Fucking conniving.
They're all
Fucking
coming
bitch.
over.
They're all
So
coming here.
They're all coming over anyway.
And 4 people are going the other side.
Bring it on.
It will be very interesting.
Just see what happens Friday, innit?
I tell you what. Let me tell you, it will be very interesting.
I was really surprised.
And
I mean, considering how nasty she's been about John to all of
I
us,
know.
and then
I'm
coming
saying
up,
Johnson was
just here.
aggressive.
I mean,
Johnson's
I've always...
playing a game. You're playing a game, she said.
But when have I ever been...
It was poison.
You're
Continuous
false.
poison.
The only time when you wake up is when there's a camera looking at you.
Everything she said was
yeah?
poison. Every single thing she said.
The cameras are looking at us all the time. But I'm not that bothered.
I mean, I
about
think, to
spending
be
time
honest,
with
Everything's
Who
down
said
there.
me? She did, didn't
I
she?
don't know.
And she said you.
them. She said all me, you and Carol are these.
Fuck it, that was odd, wasn't it? It wasn't what I expected. I suppose that's the idea of the show, like.
Liam, the first few lines when I read what it is, I was almost going to crack up.
Right.
I thought, no, you can't.
Yeah, you'd read before you read out loud.
Yeah. And you know when I told
And
you
you knew we were
about
in.
the funeral,
Aye.
I was thinking, no.
It was when we had to pick the people. I knew I was being watched in the other house.
Yeah.
And it was like, and I knew
Yeah,
you
yeah.
had the same thing, like, not together, but shit at it together, like.
I thought, no, I can't do it. This is not so long time to ever do something like that. And also made a bit of a bold decision by saying, you know, it's going to have to be the new ones.
Alright.
I said that, so.
Alright. We all felt that.
Yeah.
I agreed, they agreed.
No, she's a conniving little fucking bitch.
I told you.
Conniving.
Don't worry, you'll have fun with me, mate. We'll be good in the hood.
I don't mean you're going through no trees.
Listen, honey, it doesn't mean you're going anywhere yet.
No, I think next week you guys will nominate from this house.
It's too much for me, Carol.
Probably. Don't, you have to be strong. You're a strong girl.
All right. I might be back, I might not be. It's been nice knowing you, though.
I think you and David are the strongest candidates.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. And then two
will
people.
tell.
You know,
My kitchen.
that slag. Oh, the poison.
I wish there was nasty people in the house. That would have made life easier for us.
It always does, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. I wish there were 4 really horrible people, and then we could have said, "Oh, well, this is easy. It's A, B, C, and D.
Yeah,
We don't
out.
like them." Yeah, that would have been fantastic. But there isn't anybody. There's nobody at all that I dislike, which is great. But then you get something like this, and it's.
I thought
split
she
up-
would want us to maybe like have a chance.
And he picked up Tracy. He picked up Tracy because Tracy had survived 3 evictions, and we know she's favourite number 2.
Yeah, but Carl, Amy picked us to try and get in with you lot.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that.
But then of course she did. She picked us so that she's like, oh look, I didn't put any of your housemates.
Well, she said
in.
my
I put one of
name.
us out."
She said my name. She said Carol.
I don't know.
Ziggy was taking the decision.
But she's over there. She's said things to Shanisa that I'm evil and all this, and I'm playing a game, and I'm this bad person. And Cara's playing a game. She never said anything really bad
She
about
said
Cara.
I'm playing a game?
Yeah, but of course we're all playing a game with Big Fucking Brother.
not playing a
But she
game.
says I'm acting it up for the cameras. Shanisa's playing a game. She said,
I don't know how she could say that.
don't worry about it. Honestly, honey.
We're here.
Carver, you can see that this whole house here and this house here, no,
This
you're
whole
not,
house, no.
because you ain't been voted in here. Do you know what I mean? It's one person.
Did you say that?
If one person does not play games here.
Honestly.
We're going to be playing games except
She
you.
is. Everyone can see that. Oh, this house, who actually picked 2 people. They wanted to pick 2 people who thought were playing a game. Honestly, can't wait.
8:23 p.m. It's been 36 minutes since the halfway housemates, Jonty, Liam, Amy and Ziggy, picked 4 housemates to swap places with them.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Those housemates chosen to go into the halfway house have been called to the diary room.
That's all right, fella. Go look after your pal. Come on, son.
Bye, Bright.
You'll be all right?
You know, we're genuine people. Just see how genuine. Don't want to step in.
Remember things.
Amy and Liam are in the halfway house dormitory.
Listen, I've been thinking, right? It might be a good idea, due to the fact that last night we had a bit of a sleep together and a neck on and that, and everything was cool. I just think it might be a bit detrimental to you walking in like that.
I don't know that.
I know that, I'm saying, so it might be a flipping idea just to go cool for a couple of days.
Yeah,
like.
that's the same thing I thought.
Right,
Don't worry about it.
Oh, get in the hood.
Tracy, look after you. Guys,
How are we gonna live with her?
Guys, I still don't think this is the thing yet. I think there's gonna be another twist. It's gonna be
We'll swap another person and we are gonna send her back.
Right, you rebels.
Bring it on. Big Brother's making us out for a bunch of yogurt tops or something. What's all this about?
What's going on?
This is the house?
He is though, isn't he?
I love you, Bright.
He is.
I love you.
Big Brother like family, eh? You'll be all right.
Shanessa,
Yeah?
Tracy, Cara Louise and David.
Yes.
You are no longer Big Brother housemates.
Thank you.
Really?
Shit, Sherlock.
You are halfway housemates and therefore face eviction this Friday.
Great. Thanks.
How do you feel?
Ecstatic. Tip-top.
Does anybody need me to carry anything? Do you want me to carry any birds? That's out of the top of the rucksack.
Oh, that's very kind of you, thank you.
Hang on,
Actually, no, you've got your... No, I'll be okay.
Hello, matey.
Big Brother.
Yes, right, hello.
Big.
Thank you, Noah.
He's all right,
You all right, Johnny?
Fine, thanks.
Welcome to the You all right? I'm back.
I don't get me that. Hi, John. You all right?
Thank you, bye.
So where's the Teds? They're there.
Hello.
We're here.
Do you want them back now?
You will? Oh, I'm glad you're back.
I have to listen to you for 2 days. The garden. I couldn't say you. I didn't know if you were coming back. Back because you want to be. You did the right thing.
Back we come.
I've been in this room since I was a party. Wow, where was anyone asleep?
Welcome to the palace.
The palace. Oh, I'm back.
Born to pick with you little gits.
What?
Only the biggest pool party ever last night, ever.
You can't go into the pool.
And I'm not in the bug, are you?
You can't go into the pool after drinking either. No?
Carol even come in.
I know she
She's
did.
took it in athletic.
I'm over the wall and I can hear.
Come talk to me.
I'm just doing Toad in the hole.
It's good to be back, Carol.
Oh, space! Space! Oh! I love you, Garden.
I think they were disappointed that Jonty and Amy didn't fight their corner. And she also was very disloyal to them. So they're furious, and Shanessa is feeling like she wants to go home. She's very distressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But David's something or other, and that Cara's got some game or other.
How did you hear this?
We watched you.
When?
We watched the whole thing.
When?
Just now. We watched it all.
Yeah, but is that what she said, didn't it?
Yeah.
Did she say that?
What's that?
I mean, you were saying I feel loyal to the people I've lived
Well,
with
that's
and
what we
stuff.
both felt,
Yeah, and
Yeah, thanks for that, boys.
and you were saying, yeah, and you were
Blatantly.
saying,
It's not even a question of doubt.
you know,
No,
well,
but it's
maybe I mean, Jerry. She put Jerry in the frame initially.
Yeah.
And then you said, what about Tracy? She's strong.
Yeah. She's really strong,
public
like,
vote
isn't
and
she?
everything.
Yeah.
John T, are you done happy? John T. Oh, you're sad. Oh. What's going on?
I just feel a bit bad about what we've
Yeah,
just done.
I feel exactly the same. Oh.
It's a bit difficult because like Shaness is the first person I sort of really bonded with, and I mean we're sort of opposite people in a way, her and me, but we just instantly.
She kept talking about you. I have so much love, didn't I?
Yeah,
and went
really well.
Guys, we watched the conversation, and I think what this girl was saying was just like poisonous. Most of the things.
But
she said
there
were
wasn't
not
just one
nice.
sketchy person.
When? I don't remember saying anything that bad. Was it? Yeah, it did.
8:38 p.m. All of the new halfway housemates are in the common room. It's been 51 minutes since they found out that they will all face a public vote this week.
Well, they could at least have tidied up. See, because I've not been here.
I know.
Because I've not been here.
You got more food than there.
No, we have got a bit of foodage.
Yeah, we've got some.
What's in the fridge, love?
We got strawberries, cream.
Surprise me.
Sausages, strawberries.
I don't. Love. I think I like to go on my bed.
Look, all different dressings, tuna, pickle.
Things of tuna. Oh, good.
Good in a hood. I am struggling with this game now.
It's been 11 minutes since Amy, Jonty, Liam and Ziggy entered the main house. They are now fully fledged housemates.
I can't tell you how mad it is to be back in here.
You still got your pink hair, mine's all gone.
We said
We're
you like trust. You're all right, Jonty.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah, good to see you.
And you.
This feels a little bit like a hollow victory.
I can imagine so. I can imagine the best thing to do in this house at the moment would be just be straight down the line.
It's usually the way I am, so it's not too much of a problem, but I just feel...
Hopefully things should be alright. But it's just this mental bit. It must be hardcore for you because you think to yourself, you don't know if you're ever going to be living with any of them people again.
I really want to speak to Shanessa, but she was out of the three of our lot. If I could have kept somebody in here.
In all honesty, if I'm honest to you, they think you've been saying stuff.
Yeah, they just think we've shot them in the back.
Not there, but what's been said beforehand.
To make them think that,
yeah. So, in all honesty, so a bit of mudslinging's going on at the moment, I'm totally honest.
It breeds paranoia, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's supposed to make us all question each other.
Totally. You look like you just had your pants pulled down.
If there's ever anything questionable about me, ask me.
Yeah. See, that's what I just did.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, that's the way I am. I'll answer it honestly, even if the answer is not what you want to hear.
But you're asking honest answer.
I'll answer it honestly because bullshit gets you nowhere.
Yeah. So basically, Friday night when all the house is put together, it's going to blow up. Fuck, no. You like your strong bird and I can deal with it.
I am, but I have no intention of rowing with anybody.
(9:16 p.m. Most of the housemates are in the garden.
Tracy!
Tracy! Oh, good
Tracy,
night.
we miss you!
Alright, Tracy, Etch a sketch. Take care, Trace. Trace, we know you're dead, pet.
Pet.
Halfway housemates Tracy, Shanessa, Cara Louise and David are in the halfway house.
No, they're having fun. Come on in and shut the door, I can't listen to them.
Can't listen to fun.
What's up? You know the first night? I walked in here with 11 women, I was like, fucking hell, it's makeup, it's beauty, I can't be dealing with this shit.
New housemates Jonty and Amy and Carol are in the living area.
We don't know what the deal is with the halfway house, do we? I mean, is that closing on Friday or keeping going for some other purpose?
Well, the thing is, one person will be lost from there on the public vote, presumably.
One person, is it?
They've not specified.
No. It's either 1 or 2 people. If it's 2 people going, then that would fill the other 2 spaces. Or they could mince it up again.
Yeah, exactly.
And then shunt some of us back over again and... Yeah.
And out. Or out. Just out.
Oh, just straight out.
You could start doing double evictions.
Yeah, that's true.
And,
I mean, for us, it feels like the game's starting. For you, this is the last...
Well, yeah, the end,
bit.
yeah.
Hello. How are you feeling now?
Oh, okay, we're just a bit up and down, you know. I mean, it's wonderful to be here.
The dinner's going all right.
Good.
Oh, John T. Do you want to bring your stuff through?
Oh, yeah. That's an idea.
Are you okay? There's so much going on in my head. I just feel shit. Honestly, Big Brother has totally played with your guys' lives, promise. Honestly, if I could have stayed over there and let Shanessa stay here, above anything else, I would have done. If it meant I was going on Friday, I wouldn't have cared, I would have done.
What's the matter?
Don't be on the toilet.
Are you overwhelmed, like?
Just, I don't know, I'm just feeling bad for Shanessa, I'm just...
Oh, you be cool, man. Chill. See ya.
Don't go on the toilet. I don't know. I feel stupid for getting upset.
I know, don't you?
Not at all. Not at all.
9:49 p.m. Halfway housemates Cara Louise and Shanessa are in the halfway house common room.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And there's no place to go. Stop it, girls! A fucking tune.
I can't believe I'm back here in this fucking shithole. I hate it. I fucking hate this house. It's horrible.
Calm down.
Jerry, Sam, Amanda, Liam and Brian are at the smoking area.
Do you know what I think the best thing to do at the moment? We'll probably have no opinions on what sketches is happening with the other and then the new housemates.
I like that song.
Do you know what I was going to say? Just try and have no opinion.
Yeah, I think we should give them the benefit of the doubt and live with them.
Yeah, I'm prepared to do that.
Live with them. And
I'll be honest, like
then you know
it'll be difficult not to flip and
No,
show favouritism for you.
we know what to expect from each other. These people are still new, but on the same way we could be unconsciously suspicious, we have to be also unconsciously fair. No, unconsciously suspicious, consciously fair.
New housemates Amy and Jonty are in the bathroom.
I feel very awkward about Carol.
Have you had a chance to... Have you had a chance to speak to her?
No, I just don't really feel like tonight's the night because I'm feeling very emotional.
Yes.
And everybody else is, you know, no one wants it ruining tonight because they're so happy.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I should just hold it off. And maybe give it even a couple of days and then...
It's up to you, but sometimes these things are better dealt with.
Just head on.
Yeah.
(10:16 p.m) It's been 1 hour and 49 minutes since Shanessa, Cara Louise, David and Tracy were chosen to become halfway housemates. As halfway housemates, they face eviction on Friday. Big Brother has provided halfway housemates with some alcohol and cigarettes. Shanessa and Cara Louise are in the common room.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Don't ya? Don't ya?
Don't you, baby?
Don't ya?
Halfway housemates David and Tracy are in the yard.
I don't know what they've got. I don't care at the minute.
No.
They've got each other.
No, they've got each other. She's such a pretty lassie, isn't she?
Yeah. You want it?
Aye.
Aye.
Brian and Liam are in the living area.
Fuck, it's funny to be back. I thought I'd never be back in here.
Don't. It's well bad. That's what I'm saying. It's terrible.
It might have been yesterday. Might have been the last time
you could have been in this house.
I've ever seen this house.
And so I thought really bad about it, and then got someone telling me Dilf was like, what do you know?
I'll tell you what.
Ridiculous.
I hope
so much stuff.
this rubs off on you a bit. I just didn't appreciate this place as much. I took it for granted massively, like. And
that's what I'm saying. This morning, I woke up and all these new people. I was like, what?
Right.
It was just too sketchy for words.
Right, fucking sketch a lot.
And that's what I mean. Like now, I can't be asked fat and stuff. I can't sleep in the bed soon. So now everyone's here and stuff. Like it's gonna be proper, like a proper house actually should be. It's gonna be better for us. Like now, before we leave, we can all appreciate it a bit more.
It's a beautiful place.
Aye.
It is.
You forget about that other house a bit, don't you?
What, already?
Aye, it's like, fucking hell, it's like you were never there.
12:08 a.m. Some of the housemates are in the bedroom.
No, yeah, you took me out of bed. What's that noise?
What?
What?
It's the noise I make when people are floating across with huge big memory guns.
Are they real boobies?
Yes.
Remember what they call them in France? Rople-blanc.
Rople-blanc.
Are they real? Have you?
No.
How do you know them? Can I squeeze your titties?
Pardon?
Are they real?
Yeah.
They are. See, they're really nice.
For Phil.
Yeah, the boys want to try them.
No.
They don't believe they're real, so they want to squeeze them.
No, Jerry.
I'm the gay boy, I can try. They are real, guys.
Oh.
They're very good. Look.
Thanks,
Jerry, man, well, you don't even get me involved in that kind of antics. Thank you very much.
They are real, they're very soft.
Carol and Jonty are at the dining table.
How are you getting on with Amy?
Well, I haven't really spoken to her since I said she was probably the only person I didn't really want here. I don't get a very good feeling from her, actually.
She's actually a really, really lovely person.
I have to say, initially when she came in here,
Yeah.
I thought she was really nice, and I said to everyone I thought she was really nice.
Yeah.
But I think she sat and targeted several people who I think are very popular outside, probably.
The thing is, when we first met her, both Sinead and me didn't click with her at once, but that was kind of misunderstanding on both sides. I think there's a kind of a shyness thing and various things. And once we got to know her, she's absolutely lovely and tends to put other people ahead of herself. And, you know, I think maybe the way she comes across sometimes isn't the way she is. So, you know, it'd be nice to...
No, I spend time with her friends, I spend time with everyone.
Yeah, sure.
All of the halfway housemates are in the yard.
See, if I left here and my life was ruined, there's no fucking pride in having no cash, can't I mean? If I had to, I'd go and lift this shite off the street. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Tell you one thing you wouldn't do? Piss on Amy if she's on fire.
No. I maybe would, that's just for the sheer fun of it.
Show us your poses.
Huh?
Show us your faces.
I can't just do it.
Wow.
Because I don't know, it's really weird. Yeah, that helps.
Me and Jerry aren't the best of mates.
Oh.
He's my mate, you know what I mean? I can talk to him if I need to, but we've never been close.
Oh.
But then you can't like everybody in here.
I'm wondering if because I brought Liam in here, that's why I think that possibly she wanted me
You
out of
think
there.
that she would try and
Because
fight
she thinks, right, that maybe I fancies Liam.
You think she'd try and fight for you since you helped her? She might be genuinely even likes him.
Bollocks. I don't believe that.
Bullshit.
Proper. But he's the house hunk, so that's, do you know what I mean?
100 grand's not much. I mean, it's loads of money, but what if I was going to chase a man? I'd have to be a lot more than £100,000. Do you know what I mean? For me to, like, degrade myself in any way of chasing that guy, it'd have to be for a lot more than £100,000.
I'm not big. Why would you do that to me?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, babe. It's alright.
This week there'll be a double eviction. David, Cara Louise, Shanessa and Tracy face eviction from the Big Brother house. Which two go? You decide. To evict David, call 090 11 21 22 20. To evict Cara Louise, call 090 11 21 22 22. To evict Shanessa, call 090 11 21 22 23. To evict Tracy, call 090 11 21 22 11. The two halfway housemates with the most votes will be evicted on Friday. At least 10 pence from each call will be donated to charity, details of which can be found at channel4.com/bigbrother.